Recognize your emperor.
Alright. So, continuing off from yesterday, we beat the guy in the forest. And, you know, here to see what the hell happens now. Let me put this here in full screen mode so that I can enjoy my life. How did I do that? There we go. Boom. Just got food after the wedding. Oh, nice. Nice. I hope you have enough to share, because I am hungry. I had a pizza, well, half of a pizza from yesterday, and I had a fruit smoothie. That's what I had today. They're streaming the reception. Ain't that nice? The Holy Empire of Sunbreak. I don't know how to say it. Sunbreak.
So much for arriving before sunset.
Oh, I didn't realize we were this close. Any idea what that is they built the village around?
The fallen ruin. I've heard some call it an airship. Though its flying days seem to be behind it. It's a shame, that.
You truly think a dominant's waiting for us in that village?
My scout has never given me any reason to doubt him. Which is why I think we should hurry. Come on.
Oh yeah. So we're looking for the fire dominant. What is this? Obelisk? Tuning with an obelisk allows clients to travel quickly to a location via both the world map and local map. Only need to approach it to attune with it. Okay. Louder than words. Actions? I know this one. Let's try to remember how to play. Triangles for magic. I can use my dog, Torgal. Press this to open up the map. Oh, we actually do have a map now. Very nice. I can explore a little bit. I can't run. I lied. Yo, this game making me look like a bad person, yo. If you just walk in a direction long enough, apparently you can run now. It's dark though. Holy shit. Valley Matter. I forgot we are only like in the prologue area. That's an enemy. I'm sorry. You know what to do, boy. I love his voice, man. Super nice. Fire dominant looks at Clive. Listen, we don't know that. We can't confirm that. Make for Lost Wing. We can't confirm that. It's a tall ass building. Or is that the airship he was talking about? Oh, I'm on the edge here. Don't push me, cause I'm close to the edge. I'm trying not to lose my head. Size and sweet baby Joshy. I really hope he's still alive, yo. Like, what the hell?
Figures up ahead.
Figures?
Are they friends or foes?
Where? That way? I'm trying to explore a little bit. Oh, someone sees me? Royal Ossifer. Oh, those are bad guys. I can't crouch. Let's grab this money. You do like to vault. I hear something like skittering. Oh, I did hear something skittering.
Keep your distance, boy.
All right, all right. Grab that. Grab this stuff. Oh, we didn't pet Torgo for the day. Where are you at, Torg? Where are you? Where's this dog? Alright. Oh, is that you? Torgo. Get loved.
Get it, boy.
Oh, we fed him a treat? Very nice. You can pet Torgal? Yes, you can. You can pet him. You can feed him treats, apparently. I think there's like a little cooldown for it, but like, yeah. Or what?
Give them all you've got, boy. It's over.
I can't see because these dang fields are so high. Ow.
Don't let them get away. It's over.
Boom. 609.
Why? What is it they want?
You're welcome to ask the next ones we meet.
Let me see if I can bump the brightness up a little bit because it's super low. Brightness. Put it here.
Let me know how it goes.
I was gonna say it's also really dark. Is this better? Because like, I could barely see. I can barely see. Yeah, what's happening in the foliage? Yeah, it's like a little better. Oh, that is better. Okay, great. I'm all for the atmospheric stuff, but like, I kind of want to see. Last destination nearby. Lost the wing. They said we're gonna get the same experience as Clive. You know, I really forget how dark like nighttime actually is. I really do. I'm so used to light.
The royalists.
Or anyone else for that matter. It's too bloody quiet. Even for this hour.
What do we do now?
First we look for my scouts. You start here, I'll circle round the back.
How do I let you know if I find him?
Good question. Shout?
Sid, that was useless info. Party makeup has
I don't
changed.
even know what he looks like.
He has a point. This feels like a trap and a half. Oh. Oh,
The
obelisk.
village can't be completely abandoned, can it? This isn't the first time I've seen one of these. Perhaps I can use them as waymarks.
Okay, I thought I had to activate it. So I can just teleport to the last one back here? Yeah, okay. What is this thing? Inaccessible. Inaccessible. Hello? Is anyone? Oh, there is someone there. Is Clive? No.
You miss me?
Oh, Sid.
I'm flattered, but let's stick to the plan, eh?
Wait, so where am I going? I thought he went the other way.
That sounds like a child.
Oh, I'm coming. Don't worry, little one. I got a cool dog. Child.
It's all right. I'm not one of them. My friend and I, we're with the Imperial Army. And we've come to help. Do you know where your parents are?
In the church.
Then I'm going to find them and make sure they're safe. Can you stay hidden here until then?
Following a child's voice in the night?
Church, then.
Thankfully, it ain't a horror game, huh? Church. Straight ahead. What? Is it upstairs? Likely upstairs. I just want to see if I can open up that door. I really wonder who's gonna be in my party in this game, because I can't imagine other dominants are gonna be in my party. So I know it's me and Torgal till the day we die, but like, who else? This is the Resident Evil layout right now. I'm getting that like impression too. This fella dying.
This man's gonna die if we don't get into a healer.
Enough of your barking, dog!
Oh shit.
About time.
Oh, that's his scout.
Stand back.
Such a convenient power.
Who the hell are you?
Clive!
He really did just shout.
Thought you weren't coming.
You still alive, Gav?
Barely. Been doing what I can for the villagers, but
I thought you were joking.
It's all right. He's with me. Is this everyone?
no, there were others. A pair of royalists came for the bearers just before you arrived.
Was a dominant among them?
Maybe. It's not like he was holding a sign.
Smart.
Only one guess where he's going. Clive, after him.
I was like, is he gonna fight me? Like Eagle fight me? Or on the alarm? At least scream. Oh, I gotta chase him. Bring your ass here. Come here. Come on, Clive. You gotta run faster than this, bud. You might love Sid because he's a perfect goof. Yeah, he's dumb. I love him. I love him. We did see the beheading in the earlier in the prologue. Yeah, like that shit was crazy. Like Clive is doing a jaunty jog.
Not yet, my lady, but we have the dominant's companion. It's only a matter of time before we seize our quarry.
Very good. And what of the others?
The bearers have been taken to Caer Norvent.
Some may still be worth keeping should the dominant elude us.
All is in hand, my lady. They will not be spoiled. I give you my word.
Gentlemen, a toast!
Will you join me? My thanks.
To Our Lady of the Wind and the King!
Ew.
Ugh. Imperials drink this piss?
Well, it would go some way to explain their breath.
He told the joke of the century.
Lady Benedicta, Imperials!
Oh, I got a 1v1 Benedicta.
And instead of killing them, you lead the rats straight to us.
Mercy.
Oof.
Look what we have here, boys. An Imperial bearer. Good. I was getting bored.
Oh, she asked for the 1v1. Hold up.
Boo.
What is that? We summon this thing? Oh shit. Alright, me and Torgal.
What is that thing? This means what I
Last
think it
pass.
does. Sid has some explaining to do. Give them all you've got, boy. Get him, boy.
Ow.
Keep your distance, boy. Give them all you've got, boy.
Ow.
Don't let them get away.
Ooh, this thing is fast. Oh my god, that hurts.
Get him, boy. You better be on your way, Sid.
There we go.
Sick of Torgal. Give them all you've got, boy. There, boy. Keep your distance, boy.
Hurts, man. Dude, not being able to stagger these enemies makes it so much harder, man. Like, you just have to dodge, right? And not having like that many moves, you'd think that'd be easier, but I don't know. Like, my brain just farts sometimes, I guess. We got an accessory though. Increases healing potency from potion. That's really good. I take a lot of damage. I want to put that on. I gotta figure out how to do these boss fights a little better.
Fight in you, even for a branded.
Clive!
Oh no, Sid.
Look who's here to save the day. Is this how you recruit all of your charges?
Don't recall you complaining, Benedicta.
So, Sidolphus, remind me, why was it that you betrayed your kingdom? I asked you a question, Lord Commander.
Why? Because I'd had enough of you and your king's antics.
And yet here you are, stealing my branded. What are you plotting?
As if I'd tell you.
Lady Benedicta, we have secured the dominant.
Always something, isn't there?
Not the government name. Yeah, they just dropped his whole last
she's
name.
Gone. Did she say where she was going?
No.
Then we head back to Lost Wing. One of the villagers may have heard something.
But we can't just...
Which is why I sent Gav. The man has a nose for these things. Trust me.
Well, guess we know who we're gonna butt into when we find the dominant. It's Benedict over here. And then move fast. Clive needs to take some tips. True. He does have to win dominant, so that's her out so far.
It wasn't about bears at all. They were looking for a dominant.
Yeah, that's right. Thought we were hiding the bastard. Like any of us would keep a monster like that under our roof. Oh, no offence.
When no one talked, they started rounding up everyone with a brain. And then everyone without one and all.
And locked you in the cellar, hoping sooner or later someone would break. You know, things might have been different if you'd accepted my invitation.
Oh, don't remind us. We were all saying the same thing.
This is our home, innit? Don't mean we won't out when we can, though.
And that, I'll drink to.
So let's be drinking like it's water, man.
Come hear the tale of Lord Dion the Bold, whose tamed worms 1,000 and slain the tenfold. 100 full legions the young dragoon led, and watched as 1,000,000 foes turned tail and fled. His lance levels mountains, it sanders the deep.
This song is pure gas.
Listen, Clive. Revenge won't bring him back. It won't.
13 years ago, I watched a dominant kill my brother right in front of me. And I did nothing. But now I can. I can kill the son of a bitch. And bring peace to my brother's soul. After that, whatever happens, happens.
Fate. You're content to be its slave, then?
The sound effect for that drinking was so disgusting. It's just someone smacking their lips, yo. I swear. Kyrie Norvent
would have us believe the Imperial host invincible. Yet here we find the Empire's cornerstone teetering on the backs of a handful of cowards and cutthroats. Well, Bahamut may lead 100 full legions. Could it be that the young prince defends a house of cards ready to topple at the slightest breeze? Tell me something. Why do you not resist? Within you lies the power to slay gods. The phoenix perished in your flames. Yet you do not fight. You do not flee. You refuse your gift. Perhaps you are distracted. My offer still stands. Join us and you will be treated with the respect one of our kind deserves.
Oh shit.
Lord Margrace, don't!
I'll give you a moment to consider your options.
Benedicta is ruthless.
Do be gentle with them.
I guess she could always be even more ruthless by just killing that person, but yeah. And that looked painful though, I'm not gonna lie. A lot of villainesses, yeah.
Clive.
What the hell up, Clive? One night of partying.
Wake up. Gav's back.
Cairnorvant.
One of the Empire's outlying strongholds, though apparently not strong enough to keep out the Royalists. The captured bearers are inside. I'm sure of it.
If Benedicta's orders are to stay in the shadows, she won't be traveling with many men. Meaning, she'll be keeping her prisoners together and close by.
Including the Dominant.
So, we find a way into the fortress and conjure a bit of chaos.
What about me?
Excellent question, Gav. You will wait outside the care and guide those I free to safety.
And miss all the fun. Why can't he do that?
Clive doesn't have your nose. He'd stumble off a cliff before he even found the men. Come on, Gav. You're the best man for the job.
Well, when you put it that way. Suppose I'd better scout ahead for any surprises. Don't you let him down.
Hey, chill,
Oh,
chill!
man.
I just can't wait to break you.
Oh my god. Yo, what's up, Anthony? Welcome in, welcome in. We're here in the middle of a cutscene. Bro, I was solid engrossed. Well, how you doing, buddy? It's good to see you.
Not so fast. We wait until tomorrow.
But he's right there.
And if we leave now, we'll arrive just as the sun comes up. Maybe join the guards in breaking their fast. Come on, Clive. They only just took the place. They'll be there a while yet. We've got one chance at this. You don't want to waste it, do you?
No.
I just want to be like, yes, murder. Yeah. Gav wants the action. You just need a little bit of a ego stroke, that's all. What I miss? We just fought Benedicta. That was really it. We got to this area, fought Benedicta, and apparently she has the fire dominant, supposed fire dominant. Yeah, as the story progresses, new weapons, blah blah blah.
Now that's settled. There's someone I want you
Or just another hub.
to meet.
At this hour.
But yeah, so now we're trying
He's the
to
owner of the tavern, and our best hope of getting a decent night's kit.
Ambush them more or less.
We haven't much, but you're free to look.
Long sword. Can I buy this? Got the money.
You're
Alright, before we
always
buy
welcome
though,
here in Lostwing.
where's this Quinn person? Upstairs? Can't use the thing? Oh man. Is it upstairs? Oh, there it is. Psh. Just walk ahead like 2 more steps.
Quentin, my good man. It seems we'll be spending the night.
I thought as much. Where do you find that one?
Oh, him? You wouldn't believe me if I told you. Quinton here is an old friend, one who is sympathetic to our cause.
Sympathetic. And he knows about your little sanctuary. I would never have guessed so many people were bent on setting us free. When last I checked, the mere thought would earn you a trip to the gallows.
I am well aware of the risks, as I am of the rewards.
And what could be more rewarding than your very own dominant of fire?
A dominant? Here?
Now that I would like to see.
Meaning you haven't.
No, but nothing passes unnoticed in Lost Wing. Take your brand, for example. People will see that at once. And I need hardly tell you how they will greet the inquiries of a bearer. You are afraid your words will fall on deaf ears, as they have ever since the moment you were marked. Happily, I can provide a solution to your dilemma, as a favor to Sid, that is. Take this. You will find it has the uncanny power to loosen tongues.
No, except the hanged man from Quentin.
May the mothers guide you.
I honestly thought he was gonna give me like booze.
This might be Imperial land, but here in Lost Wing, it's his word that's law.
But how?
You don't need to worry about that just yet. Trust me. Everyone in Lost Wing knows what that seal means, and what it means if they don't take note. Now we can sit here counting our blessings, or put them to good use and find that dominance. Your choice.
Right.
See if this thing really works.
Gather information from villagers. I want to find I don't want to buy the sword. I want to find a crafting spot. If I can craft anything. Are you upstairs? Yeah. I also put it back to what's it, graphics mode rather than performance. Because I was kind of looking it up yesterday if other people are having the same issue, which they are. And I think they said that there's supposed to be a patch to kind of fix the issues or help with the issues, but until then, they believe that it was optimized for graphics, the graphic setting. So I'm just gonna stick with that for now. What's up, villager?
That a hanged man, I see. Master Quentin must think you're important. It was a good thing you done today, getting rid of those bastards. If you hadn't come when you did, I'd be on my way to Ash by now, along with the others. Poor buggers.
These others, was there a dominant among them? A dominant of fire?
Might have been, yeah. Royalists seem to think there was, anyhow. A thin bloke all swallowed up in his robes like one of Great Grieger's churchmen.
Do you recall anything else about him?
Only that you weren't alone. Was a young maid who went wherever he did, including the church, and wherever the Royalists dragged them both off to before you got here.
I see. Thank you.
Me? Like, this guy's using the crystal, right? For magic. I guess it's light magic, but, you know, magic nonetheless.
Bloody cowards! Setting upon us after dark! I'd like to see them try again when the sun's high.
Listen, unless you're ready to fight, lady, I'm gonna need you to stop. If you're trying to instigate. Door. Why can I not jump over this? There is to explore, but it's like, is there a point to it? A wall. That's another wall. Ooh, a chest. Histoire orchestrion roll. Excuse me, Torgal. The answer to my question was yes. There was a little point to it. Am I lost? All right, here we go. Should I? I'll just buy it. I'll just buy it. It's fine.
Any friend of the innkeeper is a friend of mine. Ah, yes.
Put it on. Wolf skin sash. More defense. It's 2 more defense though. This is 2 more defense as well. Can I buy this? Yeah, I can.
I hope it's to your liking.
We got a few. I don't know what it's for yet.
Ah, yes. I trust it's all here.
Right. This one is 1,000 meteorites. Oh, it's a song. Idyllis of the Empire. Oh, it's a song. Okay. I have no potions. Let's change that.
I hope it's to your liking. I trust it's all here. Ah, yes.
Let's change that real quick. Does the sword look any different? I don't know.
And that's all you can remember.
Hey, what's up, bud?
Ah, Master Quinton took a liking to you, I see. And there I was, thinking you were in bed with Sid. Wonder what Gav will have to say about this. Speaking of whom, if you see him, tell him thanks for looking after us. Now, what can I help you with?
I'm searching for a dominant of fire. Gav seems to think he might have taken refuge here.
We see a lot bearers around these parts. But I do seem to recall one who commanded the flame. Now, whether or not that makes him a dominant, I can't say. But the Waluders certainly took a keen interest in the poor sod.
Did you get a look at him?
Didn't have a chance. One of the other bearers might have, though.
Thank you.
Alright, we got our info.
Anything.
Rebat City. What's his name? Sidolphus? What a name.
Tell me that scowl means you've got good news.
Got some news.
So, a shady lad with a hood and his equally shady lass. Not much to go on, but I've been thinking, if our friend is a dominant, why not just burn the royalists to a crisp? There's a reason he's holding back, and I reckon he has something to do with his partner.
What makes you say that?
One of the villagers I talked to said the two were separated. If the Waluders have her, our dominants like to think twice before starting any fires. Whoever he is, he's shown himself to have a level head. He's careful, cunning, and he doesn't want to be found. This could spell trouble. For us and the royalists both. Still, it'll be a whole lot worse if we set off after them with bleary eyes and empty bellies. There should be a pair of pallets waiting for us back at the inn. Shall we?
Yo, Sid really is like very level-headed as well. 'Cause I'm just like, yo, I want the action, but he's like, no, 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 you gotta rest.
Now, about those beds.
Beds? I seem to recall your request being to spend the night. And for that, the floor will more than suffice.
Better than a wet rock, I suppose. My thanks, Quinton. Next time you're at the hideaway, our floor's all yours.
No need for thanks, Sid. This isn't an act of charity.
You don't say.
In exchange for my floor, I shall be requiring your services. The Royalists saw fit to erect a barricade across the road south when they occupied the village, and failed to remove it when they left. I expect it to be gone before you leave.
As you wish. Well, that took longer than expected. First time dismantling the barricade? It gets easier, don't worry.
I won't.
If we leave now, we'll arrive at the care when the shadows are at the deepest. Unless you'd rather wait.
No more waiting. The road south then? Unless...
I know of another shortcut. You should be so lucky.
Oh, he just like me. Straight ahead. Yeah, that's funny. He really said, yo. I said you guys could stay, but I never said you can have a bed. That's crazy, though. He really said you'll sleep on the floor. I'm really gonna need Clive to pick it up, though.
Come back to me, my darling. I can't bear another night without you.
Are you talking about your kid or your husband? Because then who's this guy? Bro, the frames are dying.
The road here cuts through Lorbert's Pass to Care Northern. You're not thinking of heading that way, are you?
Well, watch me.
If the Royalists were looking to take the care, they'd have posted sentries to prevent any unwelcome surprises. At least I would.
Well, you should know.
Okay. Dude, this is a huge area. Well, this is a straight walk, so I'll just... Her side man. That's crazy if she's missing her side man while her actual man is right there. But what's crazier is that he's there, like, not saying much about it.
Don't let them get away. Get him. Toggle.
Give me that stuff. Brother. I don't know what to do in terms of which mode to put it in. Let's go back to frame rate. Here. $2? What's the point? What's the point in dropping that on the floor in the game?
What are the Royalists thinking? Why take a stronghold they've no chance of holding?
When they've no intention of holding it. The king is up to something.
Bart Fang.
King?
Well, you don't think they're acting on a whim, do you? This is one of His Majesty's cunning stunts, and he sent his best to execute it.
There they are. They'll fall like all the rest.
What was that?
My wounds, boy.
I'm gonna need to stop casting. Oh, he died.
Tell your lady you tried.
Alright, so where we at? There's something back here, yes? Might be a chest. Every dollar counts in this economy? You think so? Like, what am I gonna buy with it? You know what I'm saying? 2 pinches of magic ash. Oh, what's this? Big chest? Pretty big to me. Still something back here though, right? Maybe? What is this? Nothing? Okay, I guess it is nothing. Sure. Alright, now we run. Or jog, really. Sharp Fang again.
Cairnormans. Hard nut to crack even when it isn't crawling with royalists.
I don't care who else is in there.
Damn. He really is just on a warpath. Like a little nothing right here. Let me get my weapons on fire. I see this little plan right here.
Don't let them get away. Stay down. Get him, boy.
$6. What do the plants have cash though? That's the real question. Something is right here. Everyone duck and hide.
Much as I enjoy battering down the front door, I hazard this endeavour will require a bit more tact.
There's an old sluice that empties under the bridge. It should see us through to the lower levels of the care. Sid. We both know why I'm here. But what is it that you want? Why would you risk your life for a handful of outcasts? If anyone ever learned what you've been doing with their property...
They'd have my head in a box. But this isn't just about dominance and bearers, it's about all of us. What I want is to build a place where it doesn't matter what you are, but who you are. But our world isn't ready for a place like that. So, until it is, I use the power I've been given to show people there is hope.
You telling me that guy just looks straight over to them? He doesn't see him? Again, I guess it is nighttime, so it could be pretty dark.
So, tell me about this, Benedicta.
The best and worst decision I ever made. Don't underestimate her, Clive. A fight with her icon is not one you're likely to walk away from.
Garuda. Warden of the Wind.
Hey.
Hmm?
Uh-huh. Is that gonna be the first boss fight that we have? Like, you know, a big boss fight? I wonder. I basically see like these different points on the map as like checkpoints or episodes, I guess. Because it really is, we're just watching a lot of the story unfold and like playing here and there. That's what it feels like so far.
The land has fallen. The eastern territories all but belong to the orcs.
I'll have my men ready to depart by noon.
Don't bother.
But what of the mines? Without adamantite...
The blight would have engulfed the mines ere long. Besides, you already have your orders.
Join the king.
The dark swallows more of the realm with each passing day. The land starved of the ether that gives it life. And as the fringes fade, the people flock to the mother crystals, desperate for their blessing. The war we wage for possession of that blessing, it breaks us from within, hastening us to our own destruction.
And so you do what must be done.
I unite the dominants, that we may bring an end to the strife, and found a new order to see us unto tomorrow. The world must be restored, and I will see it so.
You might have already had Zidolphus not betrayed us.
Him again. Lust you still for his embrace?
But of course not, my liege.
Oh my.
I serve you, and you alone.
I remember well the day you first entered these halls. Your pale hand pressed into his, as if it would never let go.
That was a long time ago. Yours is the only hand I need. Now and always.
Soon, my dear. Soon all will know whose hand it is that keeps them from falling into the darkness.
Hold me, my liege. Never let me go.
My oh my.
One of our sentries has failed to report, milady. Your orders?
Pull the men back inside the care, Geralf.
He is here, then.
Have them lead Sid and his little pet to the chapel. I shall entertain them there.
I wonder if you can sense other dominants. I wonder if that's what that was.
So you've come for me after all.
Well, I don't think they're here for you. I have to say, I don't think they're there for you, Garuda.